Oh my god, why did I do that with my brush? It was so derpy. Hey guys, my name is Rushi and today we are going to be doing a makeup look using only 3 products. So I'm going to be using just a mascara, a concealer and a bronzer to do my makeup today. So I'm going in with the iconic Seamless Concealer in the shade Warm Tan, and I'm using a concealer shade that is pretty much my skin tone, maybe a fraction lighter, just because I usually use this for highlighting, but this is going to make up our base. As opposed to using a foundation, we're going to be using concealer. Notice how I really focus in on that inner corner where I put the concealer. That's just so we can get a really nice brightened inner corner without overusing product. The concealer will be acting as an eye primer as well. We're saving time and we're also saving money, so love that. Because we're not using a foundation, I just want to cover up some little areas that I get a little bit of discoloration, just so that everything looks really even. I look crazy right now. So that we create an illusion of wearing foundation, we're just going to cover up the areas that we want as opposed to covering the entire face. And with this concealer in particular, I'm not worried about it setting too quickly, so I will kind of let it bake into the skin, I guess, just so I can get the full opacity in terms of coverage. So I'm just going to blend out the face and leave the eyes last so that I can get the most coverage under that eye area and we can look as awake as possible. And I'm just using a sponge. Wow, I love how I did that while I was talking. So I'm just using a damp sponge to buff that out. Okay, so if you want to add a little bit more concealer, now is the time to do so, just because we want to layer the products. We don't want to just put everything on the skin all at once, and that's just to avoid caking. Now, I know we're only using 3 products, but I'm gonna be a little cheeky and use some loose powder just to set my crease area here, just so that it doesn't move. You could actually get away with not setting this by just simply using a little bit of the concealer and only focusing in on that inner corner. Now all I'm going to do is grab my Benefit Hoola Toasted Bronzer, a designer blending brush like this one here. I'm just literally gonna paint that on. So I'm kind of not being too precise, but I'm also being a little strategic with where I place this, so I don't want it to go too high, and I want to apply most of the product on the lid, and then whatever is left over, I'm just going to blend out the edges with no additional product. So I'm not going to reach back into the bronzer. I'm just going to lightly buff out those edges. I am sort of dispersing that product to the outer corner as well, because we are going to connect the bottom lash line with the top lash line. I just like that blown out look. I like how it kind of widens my eye a little bit. Another tip that you could do is use a lipstick. So I have MAC's Taupe lipstick right here. This is a really nice color for deeper skin tones in particular, just because it's that perfect nude shade. So I actually love, you know, grabbing my brush and just kind of whacking this in the crease on the cheeks and on the lips as well, and that just really helps sort of keep everything nice and monochromatic. But because it's a lipstick, it's a little bit more creamier, so it won't feel as drying on the face. So if you do have dry skin, maybe a lipstick's another great alternative for you as well. And I'm trying not to go all the way into that inner corner because I don't want too much darkness. Okay, now I'm just grabbing that same brush and I'm just going to pinch it. And because I've pinched it, it's going to be the perfect type of smudger brush as well. Focusing on that outer corner, I'm linking up that top part of the shadow. Again, I'm not going too far in, and then I might just blend everything out. It is a look that could be made to be very glam, but it also could be considered more on the natural side as well. I'm saying that as I'm really deepening up this eye, but because we're not wearing a foundation, it just really helps the skin look really natural, so it doesn't look super heavy. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with some mascara, and I'm just using the Benefit Roller Lash in the little mini size. By zigzagging the lashes, I just find that you get more of a teased, extended lash. Try not to poke yourself in the eye. Okay, so we're going to use the lashes and eyeliner as well. So I'm just going to coat my bottom lashes, but I'm going to press a little harder than normal, just enough so you can get the blackness from the mascara onto the lower lash line. Oh my god, how did I even do that? My eye just ate my mascara wand. If you do this, like you stab yourself in the eye, this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the blackness under your eye and turn it into a really nice dramatic eyeliner look, I guess. So I'm just going to wait for that to dry a little bit, and I'm going to buff underneath that eye and smoke out the blackness from the mascara where I stabbed my eye. Let's just bronze the skin. I'm going to use that same Benefit bronzer. Going to lightly buff that in using circular motions. I'm not going to come down too far, just like a little bit, maybe to that outer corner of my eye. And this is just simply to warm up the skin. Notice how that bronzer on the lid and the bronzer here is going to match. They're going to kind of meet and become one. And in case you didn't feel like you blended everything in enough, just grab your little damp sponge and just kind of pat it all around your face, and that'll help really kind of diffuse everything. Okay, so to finish this look, I'm just gonna grab, I mean, you can use your fingers or you can use your brush again, and I'm just going to put that on my lips. And when you use your brush, it kind of gives you that softened, blurred out lip color. And if you like, you can go back in with your finger just to intensify the color. You can even leave the center of your lips bare and have this just on the outskirts for a little bit more drama. As I said before, definitely try going in with a lipstick or maybe even a cream blush, like a lip stain. I really love the MAC Powder Kiss lipsticks because they have that really nice softened, really nice airbrushed finish to the skin or the lip. Same with the matte lipstick from MAC as well. This one in taupe, as I said before, a really great option if you do have dry skin, because it does have that creaminess to it as well. So definitely try and experiment with your different lip colors. It's another great way to do it. Or if you have a blush, like a powder blush, and you want more of a matte lip, try a powder blush as well. This is the final look, guys. I hope that you really enjoyed learning about how you can use 3 products to create like your entire makeup look. I think this is super cost effective. If you're time poor, this is a really great way to get that nice dramatic glam or even natural makeup without using too many products, so that you can kind of get out the door and get on with your day. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye, guys.